Welcome back. Thank you so much for spending some time listening to the short-term rental information. It's really important, I think, for not only the people who own those short-term rentals, but also the people that are involved, the neighbors and the community as well. So we appreciate you listening. Any other questions, you can tune back in or go to the website. But I have Mindy Zablocki joining me today, HR coordinator. How fun is that?
It's fun.
Yeah,
it's
you
great.
get to staff all these cool jobs that we get to do up here, right?
Yep, absolutely.
I love it. Thank you. I think this is your first time on, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Thank you for having me.
Well, good. We're happy you're here. Let's talk about what you're going to be doing as we start to move these seasons.
Right.
The peninsula and that whole recreation area is still hopping, but you're going to start to staff for some of the summer stuff.
Yes, absolutely. We actually started our summer recruiting push the very beginning of March.
Okay.
And jobs are posted.
Okay.
So we have quite a few seasonal positions posted, full-time and part-time positions.
Okay, so your seasonal are for the spring and summer months, correct?
Yes, starting more towards the summer.
Okay.
Bring people on the middle to end of May, even into June.
Great.
So, yeah.
To start to get, because things really do start to ramp up. We're getting things kind of starting to melt by then.
Yeah.
And everything starts to kind of get into that summer mode, and you need to get everybody trained. The people that are coming for the first time.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And people need time because they're moving here.
Right.
Or they're coming off of a college semester.
Right.
And they're coming back, or we have brand new staff. So we start training, right away.
Right away. Mm-hmm. Okay, so if you're interested in looking at some of these jobs, and I'm going to quiz you on some of what some of them are, but you can go to townoffrisco.com, right?
Yes.
And they can just link to an application there. There's a little tab that says jobs or careers or something like that.
Jobs. It says jobs.
And it says jobs. All right. So what are some things that people can look forward to?
So a lot of really fun outdoor positions for the summertime, as well as some indoor positions. So if you are not wanting to be in, outdoor positions, then you can choose guest service positions inside.
Great.
Really checking people in, all of our tourists coming to the marina. So that's a huge one.
That's a huge one.
Yeah. And then tourists actually will enroll their children into our fun club program.
I've always wondered about that.
Yeah.
Do you get people who start the same time that we do in registering their kids for the summer?
If they're clued into it,
yeah.
Majority of our fun campers are locals.
Right.
So, but there are guests as well. So we love that. That always fills up. We have a ton of jobs available for fun camp and for sports instructors, which we'll do water camp, adventure camp. They will do our new skate park. Skate park this year. So we'll have skate park and bike park camps running again this year.
And I'm just going to kind of touch on it because I think they link together. If you haven't looked at the schedule for the fun clubs and the day camps this year, it is outstanding.
Yes.
You guys have some really cool programs. And again, that leads into having some really cool people that are going to guide these kids and really make it an exciting summer, whether it's these local kids or some people coming in that go, we're going to put you in camp, but this isn't like camp. This is camp. And I think it's really exciting, and it would be probably fun for you to see some of the great personalities and really inspiring people that could come in and work with these kids.
Yeah.
And the adults that drop them off every day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's exciting, and it's happening really soon. Next week, camp registration is opening on the 4th.
Right. So for those of you registering, start early. 8 a.m. I think it is when it goes. So 7:48, I expect that you should be at your computers.
Waiting.
Exactly, because it's big and it goes fast.
Yes.
I don't think we need to. I don't think that's a surprise for anybody. But okay, so when do you have an open and close time as to when you're starting to take these applications in?
Yeah. It's open right now.
Okay.
And some of the seasonal positions, they do have a close date. For example, May 1st.
Right.
And we basically that will fall off of our webpage.
Okay. And then you start the interview process.
We sure do.
Great.
Yep.
All right.
And that's not to say it's not already going.
Right.
For those who have applied early.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome.
So we do have our marina, all of our marina positions.
Oh my gosh.
And we're already contacting candidates for that. Yeah. And we have, like I mentioned, the recreation fun camp program and the sports camp program.
Cool.
So we're contacting people for that. And we will,
No, go ahead.
We will hire until all the positions are full.
Okay, so if any of these things spark your interest, I would suggest that you get online now, because if they're starting the interviews, why not give yourself the heads up and the hand up and really kind of get into that position. So on the website, you're going to see not only the jobs, but the descriptions and some of the qualifications, that you guys suggest that they have.
Yeah.
All right, so those are kind of for these kids that are coming home from college, maybe just graduating from high school, or are interested in sticking around the town of Frisco, but also that maybe are returning. Now, you also have a really cool program called the Junior Program.
We sure do.
And what is that?
It's really cool. I'm really proud to be able to promote it because I think it's such a great step for the youth to take. And we actually have a junior program for several different positions, and we start hiring youth at 14 years of age.
Oh, amazing.
So, yeah, and it's a great opportunity.
Do they get paid?
They get paid. Oh, yeah, it's a paid, it's a paid position for sure. And we always welcome volunteers also. But
course.
For the juniors, they actually go through the whole process. By labor laws, there's certain things that they cannot do, certain tasks they can't perform, which is fine. And
wield knives, serve beer.
Yeah, things like that, exactly. So for the summertime, we have junior position for our special events team. So
that's incredible.
14 years old, the day before, if they turn 14, the day before we start them, they're good to go.
They're good to go.
Yeah.
And so what are some of the things that they will get to do?
Well, it depends on which area they go into.
Right.
So we have some junior positions out at the marina. They can check guests in, and they can help guests on the dock.
Right.
And then we have some junior positions then, like I mentioned, for events. And they would be helping with ice, helping with trash, helping with vendors.
So how many hours a week are they? Is it a certain number of hours a week that they're allowed to work?
Those are, well, the events position is part-time.
Great.
Whether you're a junior or an adult, that's a part-time position. Yeah. And then they're allowed to work full-time for the marina. Right? Yeah.
Parents, are you kidding me?
It's great.
This is such a great opportunity.
Yeah, it is.
And kids, if you are in that boat zone and this is something that you even want to do, or oh my gosh, I just think this is amazing.
Yeah.
I love it. So they have to go through the whole process too. They have to apply, interview, and do all of those things.
Yes, they do.
And guess what? This is where you show up, learn how to show up for work every day.
Yeah.
On time, ready to go.
Yeah.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, Mindy, I think this is awesome. I love the opportunities that you're giving not only some of these adults, and when we say these seasonal positions, it doesn't have to just be for college kids. I mean, it can be for anybody of any age. I mean, it's such a cool place to work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Any age. Like I said, 14 and up, we have positions.
Right.
And it can be someone who is just interested in picking up a summer job for extra, change in their pocket.
Sure.
And it can be someone who is thinking, oh, maybe I could see myself going into the next season, or what does Frisco have to offer full-time?
Well, exactly right. And we hear about that a lot, that it's that you can kind of transfer in between if you are one of those key employees. Yeah. Well, I think this is great. What a neat set of opportunities for you. So take a look, townoffrisco.com. There's a jobs tab, and you can look through everything, whether you're looking for the seasonal and beyond for full or part-time, or the junior program. I would say get started straight away if you want to make sure that you are on the books for the summer programs.
Yeah.
And that's really great. If they have any questions, certainly they can get a hold of you guys over at Town Hall.
Absolutely.
All right.
Absolutely. Calling Town Hall.
Exactly. We'll get that phone number up for everybody. But Mindy, thank you. I really appreciate you taking some time to come and see us, introducing yourself to our community. Yes. And I look forward to having you on again when we start to talk about the next season.
Winter hiring.
Okay. I don't want to talk about that yet. Not yet.
Not yet.
All right. Well, thank you very much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
I appreciate it.
On behalf of the Town of Frisco and everybody that worked so hard to put this together, thank you very much. Always great to see Chad And Mindy, it was great to have you on for the first time. Brad and Brody, thanks for putting everything together. And we certainly enjoyed seeing all of your faces out there once again. We look forward to seeing you again next month. On behalf of the Town of Frisco, I'm Shannon Fallon, and have a great month.